Hey everyone. So, right now, the season of Discovery Phase 2 hype is real. The announcement was this week of a launch date of February 8th. From that day, you'll be able to reach level 40, find tons of new runes, explore new secrets, PvP and Stranglethorn, and raid Gnome. So, naturally, we are all looking at things that will be needed in Phase 2, and people are investing their gold right now. Except, I don't think right now is really the time. The time to invest in Phase 2 was really weeks ago. People with bags of Swift Thistle for Phase 2 bought it at 2 silver ages ago. Within hours of Phase 2 date being announced, prices just started to hype up the way, as is always the case. This will be a combination of demand from players who have been meaning to buy investments panicking now, but also it's going to be manipulation from goblins and whales who know that any hype announcement is a really great time to profit. If you're really adamant you must invest for Phase 2, you just have to get those Swift Thistle, then at least give it another 4 to 5 days and then buy in the morning before raid resets for the best prices. Only use gold that you can confidently afford. Never feel pressured to leave yourself short because you're scared of missing out. If you have 500 gold today and you invest 400 gold, then what happens if Phase 2 launches with 100 gold draws back, 50 gold mount, and another gold sync rune? You'll feel instantly pressurized to sell your investments at any price to get your gold back, along with half of your server. This is a really common scenario within patch cycles. Prior to a patch, everyone buzzes into a frenzy. Life is easy, they buy, prices skyrocket. Patch hits, and before they've even handed in their first quest, the first wave of 2,000 people say, great, it's time to get my gold back, and they dump their investments on the auction house. Everyone's busy, no one buys anything because they're busy going out questing. People panic, they read it's cheaper, they start undercutting each other, and there's still very few buyers at this point. So prices tank and then they stay tanked. Other investors start noticing and start panicking at this point. Next up, as people hit the max level, the gold sinks are going to start coming at you fast and furious. The smart investors who didn't dump on day 2 kind of need their gold back now. Prices are dropping every day, so they are worried and they're forced to sell. Now, at this stage, if they bought late in a bit of a panic because the launch date was announced, they're almost certainly going to be selling at a loss, at least when counting the auction house cup. If they bought early, then fine. But if I'm honest, the people who invested early would usually have enough gold so that they wouldn't be forced to sell right now anyway. So if you're making Phase 2 investments right now, then here are my key takeaways. Number 1, let the hype die down again and let prices sell. Number 2, don't invest more than you can comfortably afford. And number 3, you don't need to hold on forever, just longer than everyone else. What I do believe you should be doing, though, is thinking longer term, planning for Phase 3 and beyond right now. Considering inflation, for certain trade goods, the sky really is the limit. Lower level herbs, minerals, gems, they're always going to be in demand and they can only go up. So buy what looks good to you. Personally, I quite like elemental, water, and fire right now. Store them away somewhere safe and remember to check it every few weeks. I'm going to give you a little bit of awkward maths though, so please don't hate me. And I'll put it on the screen as well, so hopefully that'll talk you through what I'm saying. So if you buy linen cloth for 25 copper a unit, it stacks for 20. Now that's 5 silver per stack. If it goes all the way up to 1 silver per unit, then you've made a 4x. That's great, a 4x. Brilliant. Everyone knows 4x in your gold. Fantastic. But if you have 50 bank slots, and yes, I know a lot of you will be doing mail ping pong, but with 50 bank slots, that's 5 silver times 50. So you've got 2 gold, 50 silver worth of linen cloth, and you're going to turn that into 10 gold, which is still a 4x. It's great, but it's not as impressive, is it? You're spending an entire bank on like 7 gold, 50 profit. So it's really important to consider the item that you're holding carefully. So we can improve on this maths by buying oily blackmouth. 5 silver per unit stacks to 20. It should also do a 4x. So we're looking at 1 gold per stack on the oily blackmouth with 50 bank slots, and you can turn this from 50 gold into 200 gold. That's much better, but you can scale this logic up even higher. I know from reading my comments that a number of you are seasoned investors right now, so if you have any examples you'd like to share of the higher value, higher return investments, then that would be brilliant. I'd love to see them. Next up then, did you ever get sick of playing a game? Just, you found a new game you liked better and suddenly, for no reason, the old game that you loved, you logged on every day, you just can't seem to force yourself to log in right now. This happens so often, so really make sure your investments are kept in a tidy place. Imagine returning to the game and you think you remember you had some stuff around that you bought, but you don't remember where it is or how much or what it was. I know the mail restoration is bad, but I'm telling you right now, I have never had a single positive experience with that. Whatever I let expire, it's gone forever. In fact, to be completely honest, I think I've probably got about 50 Cardinal Rubies, maybe even a couple of hundred Cardinal Rubies lost in the nether somewhere on Wrath of the Lich King right now from my mailbox. Now, I hope this video has given you a few ideas around the pitfalls of investing for future phases and the things you need to look out for. If you can take a moment to give me a like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It's super helpful for the channel and helps me grow. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.